A pregnancy, the ultimate marathon of life. For humans, it's a solid 9 months of baby prep cravings and unsolicited advice from strangers. But in the animal kingdom, let me tell you, 9 months is child's play. Today, we're diving into the world of the wild and the weird. Pregnancies so strange, they'll make you appreciate how straightforward the human version is. So, grab your popcorn and let's get started with the 10 strangest pregnancies in the animal kingdom. First up, we have the undisputed champions of endurance, elephants. These incredible animals are pregnant for 23 months, nearly 2 years. That's 660 days of waddling, growing, and waiting. Imagine being a human mum and finding out you're going to be pregnant until your baby has a full set of teeth. And for what? Well, baby elephants don't mess around. They're born at a whopping 12 kilograms. That's heavier than some motorcycles. But here's the kicker. When that baby finally arrives, they're ready to take on the world, walking just minutes after birth. It's a big payoff for a long wait. Elephants don't just carry their young, they carry the title of longest pregnancy of any land animal. Makes you wonder if they also get cravings. Giant piles of leaves, anyone? Elephants may have the longest pregnancy on land, but when it comes to water, there's a new record holder, the frilled shark. These deep-sea relics of evolution hold the title for the longest pregnancy in the animal kingdom. 3.5 years. That's longer than a college degree, people. The reason? Frilled shark embryos grow at a snail's pace, just 1.4 centimeters per month. It's as if these sharks are on a strict energy budget, growing only when absolutely necessary. It's slow going, but hey, good things come to those who wait. By the time the pups are born, they're perfectly suited for their eerie, deep-sea world. And the moms? Well, they're probably just relieved it's finally over. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the opossum. These marsupials are the Usain Bolt of the pregnancy world, clocking in at just 12 to 13 days of gestation. That's it. They're basically pregnant for the time it takes most of us to finish binge-watching a TV series. But there's a catch. When opossum babies are born, they're tiny, like jelly bean tiny, and completely helpless. The real work begins after birth, as the little ones crawl into their mother's pouch to continue developing for 2 to 3 months. It's like skipping the tough part of pregnancy, only to turn your handbag into a daycare center. Convenient? Sure. But glamorous? Not so much. 4 seahorses, the dads. Step up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the most progressive dads in the animal kingdom, seahorses. That's right, in this underwater soap opera, it's the males who carry the pregnancy. Here's how it works. The female transfers her eggs into a special pouch on the male's belly. He fertilizes them and then spends the next few weeks growing and protecting the little ones. When the time comes, he gives birth to hundreds of tiny seahorses, shooting them out like a confetti cannon. Imagine explaining that to your friends. Oh, you're pregnant? Congrats! Who's carrying? Oh, my husband is. Seahorses truly prove that gender roles are just a social construct. When it comes to big litters, dogs take the cake. The average canine mum gives birth to 6 to 8 puppies per litter, but some go above and beyond. Take the Mastino Napolitano in the UK, who holds the world record for delivering 24 puppies in one go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the stamina of that dog mum. 24 pups? That's a daycare, a circus, and a stampede all rolled into one. Unsurprisingly, Only 20 of the puppies survived. But still, what a feat. And as if one big litter wasn't enough, dogs can go into heat again just months later. No rest for the weary in the world of dog. If you thought 24 puppies was impressive, wait until you hear about guinea pigs. These tiny animals don't just grow up fast, they start early. Female guinea pigs can get pregnant as young as 4 weeks old. That's like a toddler becoming a mum. And it doesn't stop there. After giving birth, guinea pigs can become fertile again within just a few hours. Yes, hours. These little rodents waste no time, ensuring the next generation is well underway before you can even catch your breath. It's efficient, sure, but exhausting just to think about. Being pregnant is tough enough, but imagine doing it underwater. That's the reality for dolphins, whose pregnancies last around 12 months. During this time, they have to deal with a growing belly while still swimming, hunting, and avoiding predators. Pregnancy changes their body shape dramatically, making them slower and more vulnerable. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. But dolphins are nothing if not resilient. And when the time comes, they deliver their calf's tail first to ensure the baby doesn't drown during the birth. Talk about being born ready for a life in the water. 8 armadillos, the master planner. Now let's talk about armadillos, specifically the 9-banded armadillo. These little armored creatures have a secret superpower. They can pause their pregnancy. Yes, you heard that right. If conditions aren't ideal, say there's not enough food or the weather's a bit dicey, the armadillo can put its embryos into a kind of stasis, delaying development for months. It's the ultimate wait-and-see approach. Imagine if humans could do this. Oh, I'll just pause this pregnancy until after the holidays. Armadillos are clearly playing 4D chess, while the rest of us are stuck on level 1. Chimpanzees are our closest relatives, and their pregnancies are remarkably similar to ours. They carry their babies for about 8 months, and the birth process is almost identical to that of humans. One fascinating similarity: chimpanzee babies are born facing away from their mother's face, a position that scientists long thought was unique to humans. It turns out our primate cousins have been doing it all along, proving once again that we're not as special as we like to think. But hey, at least we don't have to give birth in a tree. Small victories. Finally, we come to one of the most tragic and awe-inspiring pregnancies in the animal kingdom: the octopus. Technically, octopuses don't get pregnant. They lay eggs. But the process is no less incredible. After mating, the female octopus lays up to 200,000 eggs and dedicates her life to protecting them. She stops eating, spending all her energy guarding her future offspring from predators. When the eggs hatch, the mother is so weak that she usually dies shortly after. It's a heartbreaking end, but it ensures the next generation has the best possible start. The octopus reminds us that in nature, sacrifice is often the price of survival. And there you have it, the 10 strangest pregnancies in the animal kingdom. From marathon mums to heroic dads, from jelly bean babies to confetti-bursting seahorses, these stories show us just how diverse and incredible life can be. So the next time you hear someone complaining about 9 months of pregnancy, remind them of the frilled shark or the octopus. Nature has a way of putting things into perspective. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the natural world.